Hello, everyone. Happy Monday or Tuesday, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. All right. First and foremost, let's welcome all of our new subscribers, newest members of the Love Train. We've got Republic of Congo. Welcome to you. Tucson, Arizona. North Brunswick, Canada. Welcome. United Kingdom. Welcome. More UKers. I love it. Hot Springs, Arkansas, and Roswell, New Mexico. So thank you for being here. And please remember to keep letting us know in the comments where you're from if you're new to the channel. And this is amazing because this community just keeps growing, and it's 100% organic, no marketing, no promotion. It's solely people who are following the energy and from you sharing it with those whom you feel are ready to hear this message. So thank you to all of you. And I love all of you, and thank you for being here. Yeah, so let's jump in. I got some really very deliberate instructions today. Had to write them down, and I did. But first, let's talk about these angel wings. I felt this. I think I mentioned it yesterday. I felt this. I was like, this feels like angel wings. However, what? Okay. So let me see. So this was yesterday. And then this is it unusually widespread. Usually these wings are closer together. So I put those brackets up there. This second wave of big light on the second part of the angel wings came in beginning around midnight Pacific time. And you could see these vertical lines. This is that still, we're really heavy integration again with a lot of push. We're in purge, purge, purge. And remember that purging for some, if you might have a little subconscious belief about it as something you're losing, right? It's not a loss. These are energies that are coming to completion. They're coming to completion. They're becoming whole. They're healed. They're fully healed. So it really does change. Like that little tweak in the perspective can help you, right? That you're not losing anything. They're coming to completion. Why? Because we're getting a blank slate and we get to create. That's why. And we can't bring anything over. Remember, everything's going out of the backpack. Everything. So yeah, so this is again high frequency. So with this, so angel wings is always a new wave of awakening, batch. I guess we've been batched now. Batches of the awakened souls are amongst us. So what does this mean? They're going to be having that curiosity again about what's going on. And I got a download about this one. It was very specific. And they said, let go. And I feel like they were talking to me. Let go of your dependency on logic. And this applies to me for sure. I used to pride myself on being a multitasker and a problem solver. That does not serve you in the 5D because all of those habits, I'm going to call them, from the 3D made your only source was your history files, the noodle, right? So it's usually, you think there's only one way, one career, one relationship, one, because you're not thinking in terms of unlimited possibilities. You're not even accessing infinite intelligence at that point. In fact, you're blocking it because you're keeping your attention in the noodle, which is a gerbil wheel. You never get off of, right? You struggle to get something, then you get it, and then you worry about not losing it. That's why I brought up losing in here, right? So you're just coming to completion and then allowing. Okay. So they're saying, yeah, let go of dependency on logic. And what does that mean? You've got to drop into your heart, right? So, and again, what is the outcome you desire? So in the 5D, how we create is we don't sit and plan out step by step by step by step. We go to what is the outcome? What's the desire that you want? So I want to bring up a comment that was in there. And by the way, I love you guys. Please keep the comments coming because it truly inspires me. And there's sometimes where I just see a situation that feels really, really familiar. I'm able to help you to see this through a 5D lens. And one of you wrote where you had a situation where you had to be around, I think it was a daughter-in-law, and weren't thrilled about how she was talking to your grandchild and, your son. Well, here's the thing. We are all souls. We're all souls focused into human form. And so part of our journey as awakened souls is to have compassion and recognize that all of that behavior is the best they're capable of based on where they're at right now in their journey. Now, there's no hierarchy, so there's no better than, there's no less than. They're just, you really have to look at everybody soul to soul and just say that is a perfect soul focused into a body that is on their journey. That's just where they're at. And the little ones, let me tell you, don't worry about the little ones too much because they are a powerful creative being as well. And the small kids and new babies being born are being born in 5D energetics. So they're not here clearing karma and ancestral DNA and all that. Like, we did that. We jumped on that grenade. Okay. So, don't look at other beings as weak or bad. It helps because it lowers your frequency, and just don't give your power away to it. Just say, okay, oh my goodness, I'm going to pour love, but the love's got to come through you in that moment. So I hope that that helps. And I love you because I understand. I get it. You love your son, you love your grandkid. So, but you got to bring love to the people that they chose to be with too, and understand that these are all souls on their journey. And I get it. Why don't they want to listen to me? It's not our job to convince. And I've been there too. Why are you letting that person talk to you that way? Right. And yet, when we say that, now instead of being a compassionate ear, now it's like, oh my gosh, now I'm getting verbally abused over here. And then now the person that allegedly loves me is disappointed in me because I didn't handle it the way they want me to handle it. See, so now we're making them contract even more. Instead, I know who I am. I know who I am. By the way, they gave me this great another download that came in and I'm practicing it. Little kids point to like, who's Johnny? And they point to themselves. So they said by that physical action helps reinforce who I know who I am. I know who I am. And then I've added, I am source. I am sovereign. I am free. So for those of you who are really trying to get the needle around this, I am source energy focused into a body. Try that pointing. It really helps you feel it. I tried this stuff out first before I say it here. I felt it. So, and if you don't feel it, it's okay. Give yourself some space. It just can tell you that you have some resistance to that energy. And that tells you how, call in the guides. Again, in that situation too, where you're dealing with maybe some relatives that you have to be around that you feel like you're giving your energy away to. We are not using our guides to the fullest extent that they're fully available and can't wait for you to ask. All you need to do if you feel triggered, please help me see this through a lens of love. Please help me see this through a lens of love. For me now, I have gotten to the point in my journey where I literally can go, oh, this is cool. This is a soul. Sat next to someone the other day and she was not having a great day. Looked at me kind of weird, like turned her shoulder to not face me. And I just poured love and light in. And then she turned around and started talking to me. So when we hold our space and we shine our light, it's infectious and you don't have to do it with words. This is the beauty of telepathy is real. All of our clairs are like, my clairsentience is like on fire these days. I can really, I can feel energy of everybody around me and it's really cool. So I can tell, oh, okay, this one's having a little struggle. This is a playmate. Could tell the playmates right away because it's like zing, instant connection. So start to play with this and see how you feel and then go, wait a minute, what part of me is reacting here right now? That's my history file and I'm now a conscious creator. So what's the end result you want? You want a happy family. You want everybody playing together. You can say, oh, I can't wait till everybody's awake together, but it's not your job to do that. Okay, so I hope that that helps. And I love you for bringing that up because, and let me tell you, the only reason I could speak about this, been there, and that was one subject that I banged my head on the wall for probably about 3 years. So I'm going to save you some head banging here, okay? Because I love you, because you're here on the love train. Okay, let's take a peek at the chakras. Okay, before I talk about the chakras, though, I did want to bring up another comment that I saw. Somebody mentioned about their dog, how the dog made them feel better. So dogs are automatically in the 5D. Yep. All your dog is all your four-legged hairy friends are, the dog specifically, are in the fifth dimension. Cats are in the 4D. So cats, and if you observe cats, cats feel energy first and then they respond. So that's why, we call them aloof, but no, so that's why they may not verbally, they might be like, oh, is that human talking? Who you talking to, man? I'm still feeling your energy to see if I want to have anything to do with you, right? So cats are 4D, doggies are 5D. Doesn't mean that cats don't go into, of course they go into, they have, right? We all have access to multiple dimensions. So very important. But I thought, so if you're not feeling great and your dog like wants to go for a walk, don't shoo him away. He's like trying to bring love to you, like quite literally. That's why if you're gone 5 minutes or 5 hours, they respond the same way. They're excited to see you. So I hope that helps. And thank you for sharing that. Yes, the four-legged animals are so amazing. So even the ones with only wings, whatever, all animals are just here serving such an amazing purpose, and they'll have their own consciousness too. So having an awareness around that will make you definitely feel better. Let's see. Let's talk about this. Okay, so you can see I noted here with the bracket again where the angel wings were. So that was yesterday. You could see these are like really high frequency. And again, you can notice this, the crown's really getting it. This is how awakening happens, increased intuition. Like I'm feeling it. It's so, energy is like palpable now that I could feel yesterday with that first, felt that this was angel wings. So it's cool as we get into this process, we need to start focusing our attention on what we want to create too, right? It's very easy for us to get into the ascension symptoms and like it's different for all of us. I know some of you, this probably woke you up last night. Last night I slept like a brick. And but as soon as I was awake, I sensed that I didn't even have to look. I sensed that this was coming in, and I wanted to do some reading. And so I spent the whole morning with my face in a book. I felt so happy. It just made me really happy. I haven't read in a long time, so it felt good. And then I looked, and here we go. So this was pulled at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, this bigger light, this second push started coming at midnight. But the point I was trying to make is that let's start to shift our focus now from all this physical stuff. And I get it. There's some days where we're in the washing machine where that's what we're going to talk about it. But remember that what we give our attention to is what we're creating. So I want you guys, let's start playing with this. What do you want to create? What do you see? The other day it was beautiful. I was out at this beach in Little. There's an art, they call it, it's Todos Santos, and it's like a lot of artists, and it's just this charming little beach town. And it was so great because I got in a taxi, and the first thing the taxi driver said to me is, "Isn't the sky beautiful today? Look at those clouds." There were these amazing, massive white cumulus clouds, and you know there's a level of gratitude and awareness that we're being asked to step back into. And just like it means you got to slow your roll. And I thought it was so cool. And I thought, this is why I love the energy here. And I know that this is one of the reasons that I'm here, because to expand that appreciation, to expand the awareness of just our relationship with Gaia. Super, super important. I don't know if any of you guys have realized, but man, when you go outside, just feels so, it like there's a significant, for me, I feel just a surge of this amazing, and also a calmness and a presence. So what are you giving your attention to? What do you want to create? Right? Go back to what do you want to create? And then if something's coming in that you don't want to create, ask those guides. They are waiting. They can't wait to help you. They can't wait to help you. So again, welcome to all of our new subscribers. You guys, let's keep this love train rolling. We are doing amazing. I am still working on putting some more creative stuff into the community center. Some of you have sent me some music, which I love. So I would love to have that as a space for you guys to showcase all of your creations. And a place for people to interconnect. We are creating our own reality. Yes, we are creating our own reality. So I want us to get going on this. Like now, the ability exists now. And so we can do this while we're still in the healing process. And this ascension process will continue. It will continue to get easier and easier for, particularly for those of you who are here because you have an awareness around it already and you're doing all these things. You're grounding, you're taking Epsom salt baths, you are going out in nature. And when these big bursts of light come in, just remember to ground, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I can't stress enough how much the water helps you. The water just helps the energy settle. And any excess energy, if you go out in the water, or if you even take a shower or a bath, that helps with any excess energy. Okay, because we need it to flow. Once it flows, we're happy. Okay, that's all I got for you guys today. I love you guys so, so much. And I'll see you tomorrow because I'm already sensing something. Ciao.